What's up, guys? Jay Daniel here. This is episode 4 of the Remote Closer to Millionaire series. Just got into workout. Really good outdoor workout in the sun here in Miami at the Airbnb. It's pretty nice, actually. We have like a little hammock thing over there. We got a little, I don't know how to, we got a little table, couch here that I destroyed. Little thing overhead, pool table, and I forget, not pool table, what do you call that, where you hit the ball with a paddle? It's like the table tennis. Yeah, table tennis, and I don't know what that one is, but it's pretty cool. It's not bad. I'm actually really surprised. Like, we're not in the ghetto, but we're not in like a suburb, and I was looking at, I was wondering how much these houses cost, and this house in particular cost $495,000. And so I was like, really? And so I looked historically, and 2019, right before the pandemic, it was barely selling for $100,000. So like fucking crazy, guys. Like, they're printing so much money. Like, so much is changing so quickly societally. Like, the average person is not going to be able to survive if you're not making 100,000 minimum in the very near future. You are fucked. Your kids are fucked. Your entire lineage is fucked. So yeah, that's actually really crazy to see how much real estate and prices are flying up. Crazy. My other boy is paying like $3,500 for a spot, a similar kind of home, similar kind of neighborhood, actually like smaller, but it's interesting, right? Because the business model, I get the business model so much. I actually used to work with a company called Flip System, and what we would do is we would take investors and we would help them buy a house for $30K, $50K that needs to be rehabbed. They would put like 50, 60, 70, 80K into it to rehab it. Brand new floors, sinks, cabinets, fridge, presentation. It would be gorgeous, right? And then they turn around and sell it for $150. And the house is so small, the rehab would take 2-3 months, and you can make like, 20, 30, 40K profit on it. So I see the business model so much. I'm just amazed at the actual appreciation, because even then we were selling them for $150. We're talking about $500,000, bro, $500,000 for a spot in the hood. So yeah, things are changing really quickly, and you got to be able to adapt with the times, or you are absolutely and utterly fucked. The best way to adapt is just take courses, study, read, like just look at your surroundings, look at the changes, like question things, right? Like, okay, grocery prices went up how much? Okay, let's look historically. This cost this much back then, and now it costs this much? That's 137% increase. What do you mean inflation is 12%? Guys, what is 12% inflation or 5% inflation? What does that even mean? What are they referring to specifically? They're including a lot of things that don't count in your actual life. The way to actually calculate inflation is look at all the things that you were paying for previously, right? So your gas, your clothing, your car, your housing, right? Like your phone bill. Look at all the things that you were paying previously at the price they were, let's say 5-6 years ago. You can probably pull up bank statements or just look at historic data, and then look at what you're paying now, and that's inflation. And that's not going away. Now they know they can infinitely print money by just having these bullshit like news stories. So it's going to get worse. It is going to get worse. Get your head out of your fucking ass. I'm serious. It's gonna get worse. We gotta level up. And a really good way to level up, like, yes, 100%. Put your head down. Work 12 hours a day. If you're already working remotely and you have the ability, especially if you're doing like sales or something where it's like performance-based, time-based, energy-based, like, yeah, just work 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, you don't have money. Like, what do you mean time with your family? Bro, you have no money. Like, you're a bad influence. Like, you don't have money. You don't have resource. You're about to get punked by the world. Like, what do you mean you're tired? You're 20, you're 18, you're 20, like, you're not tired. Like, I was just talking to a 68-year-old working 12-hour shifts, 5 days a week, like, in the city, bro. They're driving a bus. Like, guys doing hard labor, concrete, every single day, 7 days a week. They're tired. They're doing it. They don't stop. Like, we got so much entitlement. We got so much crap in this generation, bro. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so this is the time to get your money up. If you don't have a skill where you're able to do that, just learn it. And I mean, bro, like yes, you can absolutely like learn to work remotely. I have a whole school dedicated to that, right? Like remote-paradise.com. In the comments below, it's 100% free. You can go through, you can learn like how to build a brand and how to work remotely, and different skills that you can learn. But like, dude, even it's not that, like, don't overcomplicate it, right? Like, you can literally go on YouTube and type in how to start a lawn mowing company, how to start a power washing company, how to, like, bro, you buy a fucking lawnmower, you knock on 100 doors, 6 people say yes, you charge them $30 a piece, you just made $180, right? You come back once a month, some of them call you back, the ones that don't call you back, you go to them and say, hey, like, if you want, I can charge you $25 every time I come if you just prepay for the month, right? So $50, I'll just come every 2 weeks. $50 a month, I come every 2 weeks. I keep your stuff maintained. You build your pipeline. Like, it's really not that hard, right? And now you got income coming in that you can start to scale, because now you can add employees to the equation. When you're just an employee, you don't have a lot of leverage. You don't have a lot of leverage as an employee. If you want to create leverage as an employee, okay, cool. Now you got to start thinking how you can add value to the company, right? You can start thinking about what's the position you want to move into, and now you can start taking training around that. And it doesn't have to be like paid training, bro. You can go on YouTube. You can go on like literally, you can just like Google like free training. You can find books on that specific category, whether you want to move into management, whether you want to move into more of a numbers-based role, right? Whether you want to just be a lead for, like a little team, right? And get a larger bonus, like whether you want to move into more of a C-suite position. If you just learn the skill set for that position and you know how to do it, now it's just a matter of getting your time, right? And how do you get your time? You add a ton of value. You have everybody like you, right? You become the guy, the go-to guy. Guess what? Now you talk to management and you just, in a casual conversation, yeah, dude, so I've actually been taking courses on management, blah, blah, blah. Like, guess what? Hey, we're looking for somebody for that. Hey, that's awesome. Why don't you talk to this guy? You know what? This company's not really doing that, but listen, bro, if you really want to, like, you don't want to fucking be here. If you want to, honestly, I know making that much isn't that good. Like, talk to this guy. Here's this guy's number. This is the name of the company. They're looking for guys right now. They're paying double what we're paying. Like, doors are going to open for you if you learn the skill set, because now it's just a matter of being able to use the skill set. And literally, being able to use your skill set is just people, bro. You just talk to people. People like you. People work with you. Like, that's the entire game. It's not that complicated, but people make it complicated. People get in their own way. People self-sabotage. People say, like, they make excuses. They blame everything other than themselves. Like, they get distracted, right? And distraction is a form of victimization, because guess what? There is somebody distracting you, right? Like, social media companies want your attention, right? Like, you're paying your attention, you're paying your time, you're paying your life energy, right? Like, no, I am in complete and utter control of my time, energy, and life. I choose to dictate my energy in the direction that I want. My purpose, my vision, what I want right now is to make some fucking money so I can feed my family, so I can live the way I want to live. I am setting up my time in a way where I can do that. Okay, cool. RPM. What do I want? What's the result that I want? What does that look like? Right? Okay, cool. Why is that important to me? Okay, cool. What's the structure? What industry am I going to get into? How am I going to work that out? What are areas of knowledge that I don't have that I need to get? Okay, cool. Let's look those up on YouTube. Let's find that knowledge. Who are the people that I need to work with to be able to actualize this? What's the minimum viable product? How do I start this in the simplest way possible? If you just think things through and follow through, you're going to be able to problem solve 99% of the issues in your life, but you can't be a victim. Like, I literally speak to people every single day, who are looking to change their career. And it's always like, your life sucks because you suck. Like, and the ones that ultimately change it, they're the ones that are willing to admit it. If you get offended, like, you're screwed, and things are getting bad. So I think things aren't getting bad, but they're changing in a direction that is going to be very bad for people that aren't financially in a good place. And I define very bad as not having freedom, being forced to eat foods that literally genetically modify and kill you. There's plenty of research and studies around that, what's going into the food, Monsanto and like Bill Gates and all this crazy stuff. It's insane. It's completely and utterly, absolutely insane. So, I'm going to be going over to PD's event in a couple hours. today we're doing registration, and tomorrow is going to be like the actual live event where we meet everybody and get everything going. So it's going to be a good time. I'm, trying to squeeze in as many calls as possible. I'm a little pissed, actually. I didn't really look at the itinerary like how I needed to, and I didn't realize today we're only going to be there for like 10-20 minutes. So I didn't take any, I didn't open up any availability for calls today. So that's money that I'm losing out on. But the good thing is that I can just I can take today to get my mind right. Like I'm out here, I got my freaking book. By the way, sick ass book, Be Your Future Self Now, by Dr. Benjamin Hardy. Really good book, really simple, and it just teaches you how to think. It teaches you how to frame, like, decision making, and it's super good. It's good because it's really easy to read. Sometimes some of these books are freaking crazy. They're good, but they're crazy. There's a book called Reality Transurfing, and it feels like you're reading like a science novel, like a physics textbook, right? From one of these crazy schools that charges you an arm and a leg for no reason. But yeah, guys, you gotta make more money. You gotta level up. You can't stand for anything less. And if you're struggling to do it by yourself, like, get involved with other people. Literally, like, seek out other people that are doing the same thing. And not even that. Like, dude, just get out of your fucking environment. Like, I'm traveling all month. So like I was just in like Hollywood, Florida. Now I'm like by West Palm. I'm gonna be going over to Canada in like a week and a half by by like Montreal. I'm gonna be going to Kelowna. It's another part of Canada, right in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna be going to Austin, Texas, and it's just I'm meeting people on the same path as me. I'm meeting people that are a couple steps ahead of me. I'm hanging out. I'm getting in different environments. I'm brainstorming. I'm talking to different people about what I'm looking to do. I'm getting different perspectives. It just keeps you from getting stale. It helps solidify all the stuff that you've learned. It helps you become the person you want to become. Sometimes you stay in the same spot for too long around the same people, and you just get stale. You get comfortable. So, whew, hope that helps, guys. I'll be uploading some videos at the event tomorrow. It's gonna be dope. There's gonna be 20,000 people there. Freaking Patrick Bet David, bro. I swear I've literally been watching this guy's stuff for like almost a decade, bro. He's been shaping my mind for almost a decade. Whew. Yeah, so anyway, appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video documenting the journey. Actually, tell you what, I'm gonna do some fun. I'm going to be getting in absolutely incredible shape, so I'm going to take a video of me doing some push-ups when I'm not in my prime shape yet. Hopefully you can see from here. Should be able to. Oh wow, that's perfect. Let's go! Ah, 30. That's the last set for today. I just put the camera the wrong way. Fuck. Oh well. See you guys.